Hi, Fashion Dolls. It is finally Friday. Fierce Female Friday, December 9th, and welcome to an all-new episode of Style by Stevie. Today's special guest has swam with the sharks, and we'll talk about that later throughout this interview. He's also an acting coach and actor, and he is super funny and talented. I'm super excited to have him here in the dollhouse. We were supposed to be doing our interview Monday, but something happened, unfortunately, so we won't get into all of that, but I'm super excited to have him here. TGIF, everyone. I hope you all are doing wonderful. Finally, Friday, ladies and gentlemen. So without further ado, while I am fixing to share this live with everyone, hey brother, make sure you guys go and follow my brother K-Tooks. Definitely go and check him out. Follow. We did the Christmas music panel. That would have been Wednesday, so make sure you guys go and check it out. It is up right now. Make sure you guys share this live and let everyone know that we are live. So without further ado, let's welcome our very special guest today, James Joffrion. Uh-oh. Make sure you're on your phone, James. It says you need the latest update for Instagram, the latest version of Instagram. So make sure you're on your phone. And we'll add him back, ladies and gentlemen. In the meantime, while James is going to do that, make sure you guys share this live and let everyone know that Style by Stevie is live so that we can dive right into this interview. Yesterday's shows were amazing. Make sure you guys go and check them out. This week has just been a blast. So thank you guys so much for just supporting the platform. The Style by I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure that you guys go and subscribe to the Style by Stevie channel and like the page as well too. I'm super excited. We have so much in store for next week. Monday is the women's panel, so make sure you guys tune in for that at 4 o'clock. We have my girl Simone, we have Rikay, Fashionista, Angela, Miss TJ Sauce, and Ro Underwood will be joining us also as well. So make sure that you guys tune in. Tune in for sure. All right? All right, so while we're waiting on James to update, he's going to be back. He swam with the sharks, which we'll get into throughout this interview, and we'll talk about. I want to give a very, very, very special shout out to my makeup artist and beauty contributor, Melanie My Bridges, for making sure that we are right and effortless each and every episode. Not a hair out of place, not a makeup, nothing. Everything is just immaculate, perfect. So shout outs to Melanie for that, 100%. And make sure you guys vote for your favorite LOTW for the week. I think it was like, 4 looks I gave you guys? So we'll have that up at the end of the show. My next interview with Michael Lloyd. So you guys are getting 2 shows today. The first one with James and then the second with Michael. So again, also next week, Tuesday, we have Horace Dodd from BET's Family Plus Business. BET Plus is family business. Hopefully should be joining me Tuesday. So make sure you guys tune in for that. We have an amazing lineup. The lineup is already up, so make sure you guys go and check that lineup out as well. And such a reminder so you won't forget when the interviews are. All right? So let me check and see if James is ready. It's just me and my brother K-Tooks in here right now. In the meantime, between time, while we're waiting on James, oh my goodness, I feel so much better. I spoke with my brother K-Tooks earlier today in Island Yankee, and I feel at peace. I feel at ease. As you guys can see, I'm relaxed. I had to take a moment and just pamper myself and indulge. And I want to give you guys a life lesson of the day. Make sure that you guys are taking care of yourself, your mental health, and pampering and treating and indulging yourself a little bit. The scent of the day is in my stories. It is a mix of all vanilla scents. I smell like a decadent ice cream cone right now. Like the scent of the day that I'm wearing is Mugler Alien Goddess, and I mixed it with a little bit of Victoria's Secret vanilla and the Mariah Carey's Happy Place and Cozy and Cashmere. I'm looking at it right now. And my vanilla mocha martini. So along with my Cocoa Radiant from Vaseline. So you guys can check that out in my stories. It is up right now. Make sure you guys are going to review the stories to find out what's new in my beauty bag and so much more. All right, so let me see if James is ready. He's here, ladies and gentlemen. So without further ado, let's welcome my incredibly talented, handsome, special guest, Mr. James Joffrion. Hello, hello.
There we are. Hey, how you doing? So sorry I'm tardy to the party. I'm so sorry about that.
No, you're good. I'm glad to have you here. TGIF.
Yes, TGI up to you as well. How you doing on this Friday?
I'm doing wonderful, 100% better.
Good, good, good. good. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Good, good. And thank you for having me as well. Yes.
You're so welcome. I'm glad to have you here. We're going to have a great time today. So before we kick off this interview, we're now going into the new year of 2023. One word to
Hmm.
describe this year of 2022. What's one word that you would use to describe 2022 for you?
Wow. One word to describe it. Um, what's one word? There's so many words come to mind. People tell me this. I will say fearless,
Mm,
blessed, if I can use two. Fearless and blessed. Yeah. Hmm.
absolutely. 2020 to 2021 to 2022 has been a roller coaster ride for all of us. This pandemic, unfortunately, we've lost so many people. So I would definitely use those words also as well too. We're still here, we're still surviving. So great word.
Hmm.
Um, DYL Boy 73 says it was unpredictable. Absolutely. That too, I agree.
Oh,
So many things, again, a roller coaster ride because so many
yes,
passings, so many things have happened throughout the year of 2021 to 2022.
yes.
And in times of uncertainty, I've definitely used that word also. So yeah.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I do agree. Yeah. So, but yeah, thank you again, like I said, for having me. I'm not glad you got everything squared away.
Yeah.
Heart, you know, many blessings to you and your family, your brother, and everything. And I'm glad I had some time to stop by again because my schedule was like, ah, so I really greatly appreciate it. So yeah,
You're welcome. And thank
mhm.
you. Thank you. He's recovering. He's doing better. Thank you so much
Good,
for that.
good.
100%. All right. So let's dive right into it. Tell us about James and how the world got introduced to James, the actor. Tell us a little bit about where you grew up, how many brothers, how many sisters.
Hmm. Yeah. So yeah, my name is I heard you say my last name earlier. My last name is pronounced Joffrion. Don't
Joffrey.
worry that you,
Thank
yeah, Joffrion. Don't worry that you said it wrong. Since I was a little kid, everyone just get my last name wrong, which is how I say Joffy. I make it a little bit easier for people
you.
because and the people relate to that. Yeah, for coming to America, King Joffy Joseph.
Okay.
So yeah, but yeah, yeah. So man, how can I start off with this? I guess we can start with acting. I guess we can start with that, or how would you want? Yeah. So I got started off with acting. I guess being a little kid, I was always able to imitate people and just kid being silly, watching cartoons and everything. And I guess as I got older, and I would always creatively create like my own little stories or
Yeah.
playing with my toys or whatever. And as I got older, I was like, yeah, it would be cool to have my own TV show. And I guess that's how I kind of stumbled into acting right there. And I guess it was one of those moments where whenever I would get put on the spot because of my sister, love her dearly. Uh, but my sister was one of those peoples that would, if there was a girl that I like, she'll go right up to her face and say, James, like that little girl right there? And she'll point to her. So it was like one of those put you on the spot type of scenarios. And that would kind of got me comfortable with being in front of everyone. I guess it's weird, but it worked. So I was just like that whole little on stage fear fright or whatever. It just doesn't work on me. I've been embarrassed so many times, Stevie, to where I'm like, hey, keep going. But to also answer your question earlier, how many brothers and sisters I have, it's a lot of us, my friend. It's a lot of us. It's a lot of us because my parents they got divorced right after they had me, and they both got remarried, and so that tribe, I guess you could say, grew even more. So please forgive me if I get the number wrong. They're gonna get at me if I get the number wrong. It's a total for brothers. There are a total of five others, and sisters. That's about that about as well too, because I have half sisters, half brothers as well, and then step brothers, step sisters. I'm like, how many is it of us again? So it's a lot. Big, beautiful, loving family. Love them so much.
So at what age did you discover, okay, acting is what I want to do? I know you told us a story about your sister and what she would do when you guys were younger. At what age did you say, okay, this is something that I want to do? This is something that I want to tap into?
This hit me. It's funny, like a few years ago when I finally got into college. When I finally got into college, I was going for physical therapy, and my ex fiance, we're still on good terms. Beautiful, love her to death. Um, her her sister's a family member, family friend. He passed away, and he was working with some other comedians. He was doing what he loved. Every time I saw this brother, he was having so much fun. He was loving what he do. But I believe he was around my age that I am now when he passed away.
I'm sorry.
But it was thank you. It was sad and unfortunate that he passed away. But every time I saw him, he was just always in a great mood, always having fun doing what he loved. And it got cut short because he passed away. And so I started looking at myself and I started saying, why am I not doing what I love doing? Because in life, we don't know how long we're gonna be on this earth. It can be taken like that. So I went down to the counselor at my school, changed my major to drama theater arts, and right when he changed it, I just couldn't stop smiling. And he looked at me and he was like, "You all right?" I was like, "I feel good." And after that, just hit the ground running, stage plays, on screen, and just kept going. And here we are now.
And you've got some amazing acting credits. I was reviewing some of your work, and you've got some amazing acting credits.
Yeah.
Now, who are some actors that you look up to? And if you could collaborate or work with them, God be willing, because you said life is so short, and if it's something that you want to complete, like a passion or a goal or a dream, you go for it. So who are some actors that you would like to work with in the future?
Man, how much time you got? I'm like, man, it's so many. Samuel Jackson, that'll be number one for me. Number one. And it's crazy because I just recently saw him in a play a couple weeks ago. The Piano Lesson. If anybody,
Yes.
for all my
Okay.
viewers out there,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, for all my viewers out there, if you can make it to New York, watch, go see the Piano Lesson and Top Dog Underdog. But Samuel Jackson will be one. Of course, Denzel, Leonardo DiCaprio, Angela Bassett,
Yeah.
Kathy Bates, um, Regina Hall, Nia Long. The list goes on and on. So many of our legends we grew up watching that I would love to share the screen with or be a part of. I don't care if I get killed off in the scene. Let me have a piece of that scene. So yeah, yeah.
Okay. So you in the beginning you talk about how you develop characters. You develop a character on Instagram, and I was going through and I seen it and I fell out laughing. Brother Leviticus, tell us how he was born.
Oh, oh man, Brother Leviticus. Is this from the is it the Hip Hop Family Christmas? I believe when I was dressed up like a pimp. I believe is that
You,
I think that was it.
you had
Um,
the brows, you had the beard, you had everything. I literally fell out.
yeah, yeah. I so that character it was from the
Hip hop.
VH1 Hip Hop Family Christmas. I was in part two. Funny story about part one, but we'll get into that later. So I was in a few scenes before they told me, hey, could you come back as this character? And they emailed me. They say, hey, can you dress up like a pimp? You're gonna be one of the drunk uncles or drunk cousins. And I was like, okay, I can do it. I mean, sometimes in this crazy acting world, you just take what you can get
Yeah.
sometimes. And if there's nothing too crazy that you say like I can't do it or I can, but if you can do it, cool. So I didn't have that much money on me. Let me see. I didn't have that much money on me, so I went to the thrift store. I went to the thrift store and I saw this long coat, this long trench coat, and I already had a cane from a friend that I helped with moving some furniture a few weeks ago. So I don't know why I just took the cane, and I saw this hat it was a lady's hat, but I was like, okay, I can play it off because pimps, they wore whatever they wanted to wear back in the day.
Yes.
Took the hat, took the cane, took the coat, talked to the lady at the cash register. She said that works. Off to the races. So next day, me and a few friends, when it was our call time, that was it. That was it.
And one thing I love about you is that you have range. You're able to do, because I see you do the funny characters and everything, and then you go and you do other roles. You have some upcoming roles as well too.
Yeah.
That's upcoming, like Here We Go Again, and then The Walk of Purity. And people
Yeah.
get to see you in a different light in these roles, other than Brother Leviticus, what we saw on
Yeah.
Instagram. So,
Yeah.
what are some other roles that you would like to portray in the future?
It's fun. I would like to get into some more action scenes because your boy been eating well over the pandemic, but I do have range. So I can do an action scene. I'm working on a few things to where we can do some of these scenes as well, and yeah, a good action dramatic scene because people they say that comedy is my strong suit, which
Yeah.
is I have no problem with that, and I have fun doing it. But when I do a dramatic scene, that's when I really surprise people, and they're like, "This brother really can act." I say, "Yes, I can. Yes, yes, yeah."
Now, speaking of taking risks, because I seen this video here on Instagram, because I'm always scrolling. I'm a fashion girl, as you can tell.
Hmm.
I'm always changing my look and everything. But I'm scrolling, and then I see you post this video, and
Yeah.
I might say, if you know the video, I will say, Mr. James, you are very, very, very brave. Because if it was me, I would not do it. I would pass out in the water, like right then and there in the moment. We seen this video. We seen this video of you swimming with the sharks. What
Yeah.
was that experience like for you? Because
Ooh.
you seem like the type to take risk and just go for it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So I it was fun. It was funny. I'm like so earlier this year, I did go to like a wolf sanctuary, and there are some full bred wolves, some half breed or whatever. A wolf is a wolf, but I was cool. I was all right. I'm like, all right, good, we good. And I don't know what it was, but I was like, I saw like a friend of mine. She posted this aquarium, interactive aquarium at here in Houston. And so I looked up and I was like, oh, wait, you can interact with animals and swim with the sharks or whatever. And I'm like, why does this say I need to go ahead and try this? Because, in this acting world, you try to find different
Yeah.
things to make your resume stand out than the others. And, and so hold on, I'm so sorry. Let me see. My friend.
Hi, Fashion Dolls. If you're just joining in, make sure you share the live.
Here we go. Sorry about that.
You're good. You're good.
So sorry about that. Let me stand out the car so you can see me. But yeah, and actually answer the questions. So yeah, so what I did is I saw this online, and as far as the as far as the sharks, stingrays, eels, I saw them, and I was like, okay. And they tell you what you do is you need to bring your body temperature
Yeah.
down. Take a real cold, very ice cold shower because the water temperature is ice cold. They give you a bodysuit and everything. So you get in there, and what I wanted to do is get a GoPro and film myself while I'm swimming underneath the water or in the water. Because, our black community, they like, no, I don't know how to swim, or I'm like, I ain't getting in there. I have proof. So my first time I did it, everything went cool, everything was good, and I was like, all right, I can't believe I did that, but we good. But I had to do it a second time because the footage got deleted, and I was like, oh yeah. So I'm like, okay. So I got a friend of mine, which she was very grateful. Shout out to Siobhan Majoy. So lovely. I love working with her. and she, came through. She filmed it, took my phone, filmed it, and we were, yeah, it was good. I still need to update. I need to update the rest of that video because I just need to because so you can see me while I'm in the water.
All
Yeah.
right. All right. So 2023, we're talking about this week. The whole theme has been icon.
hmm
Going into 2023, what are some things that you're looking forward to with your acting career? Because you also have your acting class as well too, Joffrey's acting
hmm
class. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, yeah. So, uh, going into 2023, uh, my goal is I posted it a couple days ago because that's just me. I look at it as like you write it out, vision board, whatever you
Yeah,
can. You go for it. If you get it, great. If you get close to it, good. As long as you go for it and you go for it, that's your vision. That's you. And I'm going to be aiming to get on even more TV shows, uh, a movie or two. I'm aiming for that as well too because you just never know. That's what I'm going to be. That's what I'm aiming for. Because pilot season is right around the corner. But in this crazy acting world we live in, it's more of like if they send something to you, you get it, you go, and you just go for it. That's if you're blessed and lucky enough
yeah,
and talented enough. So that's what I'm aiming for all 2023, and as well as writing my own series as well. So so yeah, we're going for it, Steve. We got to go for it. Like I said, you don't get one life. You got to go for it. And
absolutely.
so yeah, absolutely. And to answer your other question, my acting class. So before I quit my job earlier this year, I started my own acting class because I, try to find other ways to make, find that, to make ends meet. And so I was like, okay, I felt as if I have enough to where I can teach somebody else because even when you're not telling yourself you're a teacher, one of my quotes is that in life you're forever a teacher and a student. You can all like I'm pretty sure you teach people you stop like with because you do make dresses and everything, correct, right?
Fashion, yeah, styling.
Fashion, fashion. Thank you. And you're teaching people even when you aren't noticing that you are teaching people. And so you can tell them like, no, that's not right. That's not wrong. Do it like this, do it like that. And that's how it is with acting. I look at it as like cooking. You can always go to somebody different and add a different type of spice to give you that flair,
Yeah.
or add a different type of something to it to make it stand out a little bit more. And so that's what came in with my teaching acting class. Taught a few, started off small, and then the next second wave it grew, and I was just so blessed and so thankful that others trust me in how I share with them how to approach these scenes or what's the right steps to take in this crazy funny acting world we're a part of.
And that's amazing because there are people out here who want to get into the acting business and they just don't have the fundamentals. And sometimes watching this platform here can help because I've interviewed a lot of actors and going to acting, taking acting classes and lessons. There's so many instructors out here that can help you. And even at colleges and like universities, you start off with drama, theater arts, dramatic arts. You get your
hmm
master's and your bachelor's for fine arts. So take advantage of these programs. Take advantage of them. This is something that you really, really want to do. Acting. There's
hmm
so much out here. Even the internet, you can find so much on becoming an actor. Hire an acting coach. There's a coach for basically everything.
Right. I agree. I agree. And for all you the actors out there who just now starting, trust me, you will need an acting coach. Somebody's gonna teach you something. Trust me. Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, fashion dolls. It is 3:30, almost 3:30. We have two interviews set for today. So we have another actor. Michael Loda is going to be joining us. But we're going to get into some holiday games here with Joffy. And we're going to have some fun. And you guys can ask some questions in the audience if you guys have any questions. Okay, so this one is called the Rapid Five Holiday Edition. And Joffy has to tell us 5 things he can't live without for the Christmas holidays. And then the next one is going to be holiday this or that. So you got to be able to keep one item. And if you could get rid of one item, which one would you get rid of? All right, so you're going to get two choices. So we're going to start off with the Rapid 5 Holiday Edition. What are 5 things that you can't live without for the Christmas holidays?
Family, having fun. Man, traveling somewhere different. Oh man. Christmas movies and, and presents, I guess. Yeah, that's 5? 5, yeah, yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Great choices. And it's great to be with family during the Christmas holidays because
Mm-hmm.
that's what it's all about. That's what the holidays are about. And just seeing people's reactions to opening up the gifts. So, all right.
Yeah.
All right, fashion dolls. Let's get into holiday this or that. And you guys were tussling in the comments on yesterday's interview when I asked my guests some of these questions. Okay, so I'm going to give Jaffe here 2 choices, and you have to choose one that you would keep and one that you would get rid of. Okay. All right. So broken tree lights or old Christmas cards?
Ooh. Pro country lights or old Christmas cards? Give me the Christmas cards. Christmas cards. I love coming across old Christmas cards. I'm like, oh man, I remember that. It just paints a memory so vividly, and I love that. So yeah, Christmas cards.
Yes, and with the broken lights, because it'll be some on the line that'll be able to work, and then some that are broken. I'm like, why do I need to keep this? It's
Oh,
unnecessary. So,
oh my God, wow, yeah, yeah.
all right,
Mhm.
here's the second choices. All right, unused baking supplies or unwanted novelty gifts. And unwanted novelty gifts can be like, okay, if somebody sends you a lamp that you don't really like, and it's just sitting there collecting dust, and it's just like, why do I have this? Which one would you keep and which one would you give away?
Mm. You said novelty, or what was the other one again? I'm sorry.
Baking supplies.
Baking supplies. Whew, that's a tough one. You know what? I'm allergic to dust, so we gonna stay away from that. It's weird. I'm we gonna stay away from that. Give me the old baking supplies because I need to get in the kitchen and hook up, brownie or some cookies or something like that. So yeah, we'll do the old baking supplies. We can do that.
Okay, okay. Excess ornaments or a pine Christmas tree. Which one would you keep and which one would you give away?
Mm. Excess ornaments or pine Christmas tree. You know what? I, I would do the ornaments. I would do the ornaments because those ornaments can hold on to memories. Like, oh, I remember when he got this or whatever. Or I remember when we went to the store to pick this one up. The pine tree. I'm like, it was a pine tree. Oh yeah, no. We'll get a pine tree some other time. So yeah, ornaments.
All right. And the last 2 choices, the audience kind of got into a tussle over this one.
Mm-hmm.
Would you give someone a gift card or would you give them buy them a present that you know that they want? Which one would you do?
Ooh, that's a good one. I like that one. What would I do? I've gotten to some people got into it with me, like, why ain't get it? What you want? I don't. I mean, oh, hey, um, I would rather get you what you want. I like to, yeah, I rather like to get you what you want. Like, hey, yeah, that's what I'll choose. I'll choose get you what you want. Yeah.
Okay, yes, because the gift cards, if someone has more than enough of what they need, it's just like getting them. They already have everything, and why it's just random, just a gift card. It's a quick
Right.
gift. Pick out something that they want, and from the heart, seeing their reaction to opening gifts is amazing.
Right. I agree. I agree. Mhm.
All right, last choice: fruitcake or cinnamon roll.
Ooh, cinnamon rolls.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, cinnamon rolls. I'm not that big of a fruitcake type of guy. I never really have I had fruitcake. Now you got me thinking I should try some fruitcake because I don't know if I ever had it before. But yeah, 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 cinnamon rolls all day. Cinnamon rolls.
All right, fashion dolls. That's holiday this or that. And my last 2 questions. I don't see anything from the audience. My last 2 questions from you are: what can people look forward to from Joffy in the future? And if you were to go back in time, what would you tell your younger self?
Let me see. The future. Look forward to seeing me on TV more and movies more. This is my profession. I take it seriously. This is what I do. So I don't know if I have a hater out there, I really hope I don't. I really don't know why you would hate me. I didn't do nothing wrong to you. But get ready to see me more on TV. So all this is right here. Sorry, not sorry. Um, as far as my younger self, I would tell myself to keep fighting. Keep fighting. I had some days where I was like, man, like when is this gonna end, or will I ever, make it, or whatever, ever pass this certain test or whatever. And I will go back and tell myself to keep fighting like I always do because it's going to get better.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
100%. Now, your upcoming projects should be coming out in the new year, so I'm looking forward to those. And your acting class, Joffrey's acting class. For more information, make sure you guys follow James Joffrion right here on Instagram, and let everyone know where they can check out your work, your class, and the information and everything.
Yeah, sure, sure. So, yeah, there are a few films that are in post production right now that you'll see me in. One movie that's on Tubi right now called The Bricks. Got a quick scene in there. Um, Let me see what else is coming out. Of course, you already seen Hip Hop Family Christmas. You'll be able to watch that throughout the month. Your Boy Was a Pimp. Quick scene in that. And there was a play that I think that's a play that you mentioned that was called what was it called? Lost train of thought right there. Um, the It'll come back to me. Let me see what other things are coming out that I'm going to be a part of. A film called The Masquerade, where I played a coach. Another film that's in production right now, where I played a nerd IT type of guy. I gotta find the actual name for that film because I just showed up on set and it was like, "Hey, can you do this?" Bet, gotcha. So yeah, that was pretty fun. Um, but yeah, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot more things coming out real soon that I have to look through because I do so much. As far as my acting class, you can inbox me, Joffreyman88, or look for me on Facebook, James Joffrion. It's not hard to miss all this. Trust me. And inbox me if you want details. I do group and one-on-one sessions. My prices are very reasonable. I think they are very reasonable. And because of all the information that I share with you, I want to set you up and make sure that you go for an acting agency and to watch out for, scammers or others that are out there that's trying to get over on people, which I really despise and hate. And yeah, that's my acting class. Come in and get some information. I'll help you out. So yeah.
All right, fashion dolls, ladies and gentlemen, James Joffrion. It was such a pleasure having you here, Joffrey. It was a good time, and we got to do this again in the future.
Yes, most definitely. Most definitely. Thank you for having me again.
You are so welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, James Joffrion, Joffrey's acting class. Make sure you guys please go and check that out. Check out the films that are coming out, The Masquerade coming soon, and so many others. Definitely, ladies and gentlemen. Our next special guest, Michael Lloyd, will be joining us at 4 p.m. So make sure you guys tune in for that. Go and refresh your drinks and come back. Thank you for watching, and we will see you guys in a bit at 4. Take care.
Happy holidays. Y'all be safe.
You too.